In the ever-evolving tale of Dubai's royal family, a profound new chapter unfolds. One that reflects not only legal triumph but also the unwavering heart of a devoted father. Today, we delve deeper than ever before into the emotional journey of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, as he takes a monumental step forward in his personal life. A step that centers on love, protection, and the future of his children, Sheikha and Rashid. For our returning viewers, you've seen the ups and downs, the subtle gestures, and the major turning points. But for those just joining us, we encourage you to explore our earlier content to understand the deeper layers of the people behind the palace walls, their decisions, sacrifices, and most importantly, their hearts. For many months, a custody battle raged quietly behind the palace doors. Despite the royal facade, emotions ran high. Sheikh Hamdan fought with quiet dignity, never allowing bitterness or blame to overpower his focus, the well-being of his children. Every move he made, every decision he weighed, came from a place of love. Now, the court has spoken. Custody has been officially granted to Sheikh Hamdan. Scene fades to black and returns with a gentle piano playing in the background. This moment, though significant in legal terms, carries a much deeper emotional resonance. It's the beginning of a new era, one where the prince isn't just a leader of a city, but a full-time father determined to nurture his children's hearts and minds. Sheikha, full of grace and curiosity, and little Rashid, a mirror of his father's adventurous spirit, are now home, truly home. With them, Sheikh Hamdan begins a journey of healing and reconnection. But the story does not end here. As Sheikh Hamdan reshapes his household, he's joined by his wife, Sheikha Thani. Once a distant figure, she now stands at the heart of a blended family. Her children from a previous relationship also share the household, and with them comes a new dynamic, a complex blend of old wounds and fresh beginnings. Initially, things seemed smooth. Smiles were exchanged, laughter echoed through palace halls. Yet, beneath the surface, delicate questions began to stir. Where do loyalties lie? Can bonds formed by blood and those forged by love truly coexist? Scene grows tense. A quiet conversation between Sheikh Hamdan and Sheikha Thani. The atmosphere shifted when Sheikha Thani made a heartfelt request to play a more active, perhaps dominant role in raising Sheikha and Rashid. Her words were tender, her tone laced with affection, yet they sparked an avalanche of speculation. Was this genuine maternal concern? Or an attempt to gain influence? Sheikh Hamdan, wise and composed, didn't respond immediately. He listened, he reflected, and most importantly, he remembered. He remembered Hadia Zen, the mother of his children. The love they shared, the dreams they once wove for Sheikha and Rashid. That memory became his guiding light. Eventually, Sheikh Hamdan spoke. His decision was final. No one, he declared, could replace Hadia. No one else should assume the role that once belonged to her, not even with good intentions. His priority was clear: preserve the emotional balance of his children. But Sheikh Hamdan didn't stop at a mere refusal. Quietly, and with immense foresight, he took action. A second palace, once used for guests and dignitaries, was refurbished with warmth and care. This would become Sheikha and Rashid's sanctuary. Here, hand-picked nannies trained in child psychology, education, and care would tend to the children's needs. Here, peace would reign. No chaos. No confusion. Just love, stability, and structure. When the day came to inform Sheikha Thani, Sheikh Hamdan didn't falter. His voice was calm, his words carefully chosen. Her access to the children would now be limited, supervised, and on Sheikh Hamdan's terms. The message was crystal clear: no manipulation, no interference. Sheikha Thani, blindsided, reacted with fury. But Sheikh Hamdan stood firm. His resolve echoed through the corridors of the palace. His children's safety came first. In a turn that surprised even his closest aides, Sheikh Hamdan reached out to Shama, a woman who had quietly supported him through heartbreak and transformation. Shama, graceful and deeply empathetic, welcomed him not just into her home, but into her heart. That evening, he opened up like never before. Vulnerable. Honest. Hopeful. He spoke of marriage, not just as a ceremony, but as a promise, a partnership, a union of souls and purpose. He asked if she would stand beside him, not just as his wife, but as a guiding light for Sheikh and Rashid. Shama, both moved and mindful, asked the questions no one else dared. Where will the children live? Will I be welcome in their hearts? Can we truly be one family? Sheikh Hamdan had answers, not rehearsed, but deeply felt. He offered her the second palace. Not as a possession, but as a home. A place where love could grow freely. Scene shifts to Shama with Sheikh and Rashid, painting together, reading stories. In a beautiful gesture of compassion, Shama chose to live with the children. She embraced them as her own, not to replace their mother, but to honor her legacy through love. Her decision melted Sheikh Hamdan's heart. In her, he saw not just a partner, but a mother in spirit, a friend to his children, and a soul who valued love over title, and heart over heritage. As the wedding neared, excitement bubbled. Sheikh and Rashid visited Shama's family, where they were showered with affection. Laughter rang out. Bonds formed. For the first time in a long while, the palace felt like a home. In a candid conversation with Shama's father, Sheikh Hamdan laid his soul bare. He shared his journey, his regrets, his hopes. The conversation turned to Sheikh Thani, her past decisions, her motives, and the balance Sheikh Hamdan was striking. It was here that a surprising truth emerged. Sheikh Thani and Shama were cousins. This revelation added a layer of hope. If approached with grace, it could foster understanding rather than division. With blessings from both families, Sheikh Hamdan and Shama prepared to begin their new life. The focus wasn't just on royal protocol but on building a family founded in compassion, honesty, and unity. The story of Sheikh Hamdan is far from over. But today, we celebrate progress. We celebrate a father's love, a woman's strength, and the resilience of two innocent hearts who now know what it means to be safe, cherished, and home. This journey reminds us all, titles may bring power, but it's love that brings purpose. As Sheikh Hamdan continues to write his legacy, we stand witness to a story not just of royalty, but of humanity. If this story moved you, share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to follow Sheikh Hamdan's extraordinary path. The future holds many surprises, and we'll be right here to bring them to you. Until next time, stay inspired.